and he's having to slow the car down to get into the turn. I saw the 57 right front rotor was glowing red there a few minutes ago. He's backed off now to cool that down.
And I think he finally realized Bobby Hamilton Jr. had a much faster race car. No sense in pushing the envelope this hard at lap 75.
What you try to do to get the cars to turn through the center and be good off, you get them too loose getting in. And that's what you fight here all night long, is trying to get a balance between driving in good and being able to put the power down and accelerate off.
It's the first time that Bobby Hamilton Jr. has ever led at Richmond. He's still looking for his first top 10 finish here. And it's the third race he has led this season.
Well, Bobby Hamilton Jr. on that last stop, Mike Joy, they made no adjustments to that 25 car. They also had a great pit stop. They came in with the lead and left with the lead. Also, Bobby Hamilton Jr.'s dad, Bobby Sr., is helping him spot from the rear grandstand.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. leads this race. Let's go to his pit with Steve.
And Mike, let's find out from Fred Wanke, the crew chief. Can you guys go the rest of the way on this fuel?
Right now, we need another caution. We can't make it all the way. You know, Bobby's doing such a good job. His Yates horsepower is just, you know, it's a gamble, but I don't want to give up the track position right now.
And what I'm reading into his interview, the reason he wants another caution is not to be able to come to pit road to get those tires. As we talked a while ago, under caution, 3 cautions equal about 1 green lap. So it sounds like he'd like to see another 4 or 5 caution laps put him within the fuel window.
Now, like we talk about every week, if you're making a lot of power, you're going to burn a little more fuel. And I tell you, that thing's obviously making a lot of power. The car right behind him's got a Yates motor in it, the 10 car.
It's like right after this restart, Scott Riggs in the 10 made a run at Bobby Hamilton Jr. But once it seemed like that Bobby Hamilton Jr. got settled down, he's starting to pull away just a little bit. Riggs looks pretty strong off turn 2 coming onto the backstretch.
Yeah, we've seen that happen a couple times to Bobby Jr. there, where somebody will get a run on him after a restart, but he seems to be able to ease on away from them the longer they run. He opens up pretty nice lead, pretty handsome lead after a while.
You know, his dad only has 1 Busch Series win, but it came right here.
It did. He was driving the 8 car, I think it was, Filbert Matassi's car out in Nashville at the time.
1989.
And Gil, that's the 31 crew chief. Gil Martin from Nashville. He was the crew chief.
Jason Keller has taken the lead.
Yeah, but Bobby Jr. looked like he pushed up the hill, or the car got loose or jumped sideways or something, and that opened the door for Keller.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something happened as he came off the turn 4 down here to let Keller get by him. Now he's got to use some patience, because he's not.
He's got that bottom groove, though, Darrell. He's got Greg Biffle all the way on the back of him as well. He did like the crossover tactic down the back straightaway. Went high off of 2, shot to the bottom, going down the back stretch. He gets the lead back in 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, something happened to let the 57 car get by him. I didn't exactly see what happened, but off of turn 4 here, he got loose.
We've seen this on every restart, though. His car is not very good for about 4 or 5 laps. Here we're about 5 or 6 laps into it. Looks like it's coming around. I mean, he's drove away from these boys now.
Stephanie cheering him on. Hamilton made a great move. He went outside of Keller in turn 2 and then dropped under him going into turn 3 and took the lead back.
That's called I will not be denied.
Right.
Let's see if we can figure out what happened, because something happened to lose the lead there momentarily. He was coming off of turn 4. Here we go. He's going down into 3 in this box up here. Goes into 3. You know what he did? Got the left wheels on the apron going into 3. Car rolled up the hill with him, and it opened the door for the 57, Steve.
Darrell, and also Bobby Sr., as I said, has been watching from the grandstands and has a radio, and he told his son, don't worry, he just took the air off the back of your spoiler. Don't worry, get back into your rhythm, and he did it.
Well, he did, Steve. He did it in fine fashion, I might add. Watch this, Dad.
And that was a great crossover move that he pulled on.
20 laps to go. Good rhythm.
He just needs to stay focused and drive the wheels off that thing now. Don't save anything.
He's going to join some pretty exclusive company, including his dad, who each scored their first career Busch Series win here.
You know, it's got to be exciting to watch your kid win a race or to run like he's running. That's got to be exciting for a dad.
13 laps to go at Richmond. The Marines are landing. Bobby Hamilton Jr. in command, Jason Keller, but the Civil Air Patrol is hovering overhead and getting ever closer. Ashton Lewis Jr., after that big spin, is closing in. And up there
All by myself.
in the Bob Uecker seats, that's Bobby Hamilton. Spotting for his son. 12 laps to go in the Hardee's 250.
Hard to get a ticket back there tonight.
What a night for young Bobby. He'd only led about 90 laps in his whole Busch career before tonight.
Well, it'd be exciting. Fred Wanke, you know, last year he was Ted Musgrave's crew chief in the trucks, and they won 7 races. And here he's got Bobby Jr. poised to win his first race. And I tell you, though, I just don't see how he's going to hold that 57 off.
Boy, Keller got such a run off turn 2. Pulls to the inside here, getting into turn 3.
What a dive into 3.
He's faster than Bobby Jr. and Bobby knows it.
Uh-oh, he's got problems. He may be out of fuel. He may be out of fuel.
No.
Motherfucker.
With 11 laps to go, Hamilton may be out of gas. Steve Burns?
Mike, we just heard him say that it blew up, and now his dad, Bobby Hamilton Sr., asking him if it ran out of gas. But either way, he's done.
So close.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
But they'll know he was here. He led the most laps tonight.
What a heartbreaker. I know how you feel.
Close just doesn't count. A tough ending for a fellow who had a great race standing by with Steve.
Mike, with Bobby Hamilton Jr., did you run out of gas or did the motor let go, Bobby?
I think motor, but you can't say enough for Robert Doug Yates. They build so much horsepower. You could take a couple leads a year to trade for the horsepower we got. This just says enough. You know, the team speaks for itself. You know, last year, disaster year for them and me. We got together, Robert Yates Motors, Ford, Marines, and we were leading. We tore the field up today. I don't know if we had anything for the 57 or not, but they knew we were here today, and we're just load up and go. And like I said, thanks to everybody, Winnebago, and everybody supported us. You know, counted us out, but you know, tonight I think we showed a little bit of muscle. We'll go get them again. We'll get our day.
Still upbeat after a heartbreaking finish, Mike.
Poor old Bobby Jr., he ends up 25th after dominating the race.